And they're not married, but I have this feeling. That they are actually married. I feel like they secretly got married, but not like legally, not like on paper, like with the state. I feel like they did like a spiritual marriage, or like a marriage between the two, like, like we're married between our souls kind of thing. That's what I feel like. I feel like they are married, but not in the traditional sense. Probably just to keep it more private. I think that's what it is. They just, because if you get married legally, people can find out. That's public record. But if you do like your own wedding and your own marriage between you and that other person, no one would find out. That's what I think. I don't know. Let me know.
Man, ASAP Rocky just shook the whole internet again. He's out here casually calling himself Rihanna's husband, and people are losing their minds trying to figure out if the two secretly tied the knot or if he's just playing with us. The rumor mill is spinning fast, and fans can't stop dissecting every little thing he says. So here's the scoop. During his interview with Perfect Magazine, Rocky opened up about his life, his family, and what truly brings him happiness. And then right in the middle of it all, he dropped a bombshell. He described himself as a loving husband. He said being a father, a partner, and a loving husband is what makes him happiest in life. That one line had everyone clutching their phones like, wait, did he just confirm they're married? Now let's be real. This isn't the first time Rocky has dropped hints like this. The man's been teasing the world for months. Back in March, he did another interview where he didn't even hesitate to call Rihanna his wife, and he said it with pride, too. His exact words, "That's my dog. That's my everything." That right there sent fans spiraling, convinced that something major went down behind closed doors. Ever since then, fans have been analyzing every photo, every caption, every lyric, trying to spot a ring or a clue. Some think they had a private ceremony away from the cameras, while others believe Rocky just uses the words wife and husband out of pure love and respect. But one thing's for sure, whenever these two speak about each other, you can feel that connection. There's real emotion there, and it's got the whole world obsessed. When Rocky said, "That's my wife," everyone already knew he wasn't just talking loosely. He meant that. He's been dropping these little hints for a while now, and fans are starting to piece things together like detectives. Then came September when he did that Elle magazine interview, and things got even messier. When the interviewer asked if he was excited about becoming a husband someday, Rocky fired back with a smirk, "How you know I'm not already a husband?" And just when everyone's jaws hit the floor, he laughed and refused to confirm anything. Talk about teasing the world. He's definitely keeping everyone on their toes with this one. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Rocky's own lawyer spilled some real info during his trial. According to him, Rocky and Rihanna are in what's called a common law situation. Basically, that means they might not have gone down to the courthouse to get a fancy marriage certificate, but by law, they're recognized as married. That revelation had fans going wild, debating whether that counts as official or if it's just a technicality. Either way, it's clear these two are solid, papers or not. Now let's rewind a little and talk about how it all started. Rihanna and Rocky go way back to 2012. Yeah, over a decade ago. They met while performing together at the MTV Video Music Awards, and their chemistry was undeniable even then. The following year, they hit the road together on tour, but at the time, they insisted they were just friends.
A$AP Rocky is gushing over the ring that he made of Rihanna. What he need to do is marry her. That's what he need to do.
The women got on here and said, hey, if I was Rihanna, I wouldn't marry A$AP Rocky either, right? Just have the kids with him, cool. But when the shoe is on the other foot and the man is the breadwinner and has more money than the woman, y'all are saying, hey, why wouldn't you marry the girl? They're saying Rihanna shouldn't marry A$AP Rocky so she wouldn't lose her assets. So at the end of the day, if the man is the breadwinner, what is the benefit the man gets in marriage? All right? And then women complain when the man says the same exact thing. But in almost every marriage situation where a man is providing, he's in a lose-lose situation. Meanwhile, y'all would get on a man's ass if he said that.
Still, fans always felt that spark between them. It wasn't until 2019 that things finally turned romantic. And according to Rihanna, they took their time. Real slow and careful. She once shared that they both knew the risks, saying they'd seen each other in other relationships and didn't want to rush into something that could ruin their bond. They both understood how deep things could get, and they wanted to protect that. Fast forward to now. Not only are they still going strong, but they've built a whole family together. 3 beautiful kids later, and the love between them just keeps growing stronger every year. So here's where it gets extra sweet. Rocky and Rihanna's little family is growing fast, and fans can't get enough of it. Their oldest son, RZA, is already 2 years old, full of energy and personality. Then they've got Riot, who just turned 1, and now their newest bundle of joy, a baby girl they welcomed earlier this year named Rocky Irish Mayers. And get this, before she was even born, Rocky had told everyone he was praying for a baby girl. Well, looks like those prayers came through big time because now their family feels complete.
But when the shoe is on the other foot and a woman is the breadwinner like Rihanna, which most of y'all aren't, y'all say, hey, I wouldn't do the same thing a man wouldn't do. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't marry that man that I make more money than. That's quite fucking hilarious. At the end of the day, men do things that women wouldn't dare do for a man if the shoe was on the other foot. Like paying all the bills, doing everything, providing. They would never provide for you, bro, ever. Because they see that as like, ew, like what? Like that's insane. They see it as crazy. They see 50-50 as crazy. So now they're looking at Rihanna like, hey, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do the same thing either. Because Rihanna probably knows that that's crazy. Like, why would I do that? That's crazy, right? So as a man, you start to think like, man, why am I doing that? But we're supposed to do it right.
2 boys and 1 little princess to balance it all out. Now, about this marriage mystery that's got everyone talking. Fans are convinced something went down in secret. Many believe they might have already had a private ceremony away from the cameras and headlines. One popular theory is that they tied the knot in Barbados, Rihanna's home country. And honestly, that would make perfect sense. If they did get married there, it would be nearly impossible for outlets like TMZ or the tabloids to dig up a marriage certificate. The privacy laws there are tighter, and the locals protect Rihanna like royalty. Plus, if we're keeping it real, both Rocky and Rihanna have always been super private about their personal lives. They don't chase clout, they move quietly, and that's part of why people respect them so much. They've mastered the art of letting the world see just enough without ever giving everything away. Fans might be desperate for answers, but it's clear the 2 of them value peace over publicity. And let's be honest, that might actually be the secret to their success as a couple. They're not feeding into drama or outside opinions. They're protecting their home and keeping what matters most away from the noise. In a world where every celebrity moment gets blasted online, Rihanna and Rocky are choosing mystery over chaos, and maybe that's what's keeping their love so strong. So here's where it gets extra sweet. Rocky and Rihanna's little family is growing fast, and fans can't get enough of it. Their oldest son, RZA, is already 2 years old, full of energy and personality. Then they've got Riot, who just turned 1, and now their newest bundle of joy, a baby girl they welcomed earlier this year named Rocky Irish Mayers. And get this, before she was even born, Rocky had told everyone he was praying for a baby girl. Well, looks like those prayers came through big time because now their family feels complete. 2 boys and 1 little princess to balance it all out. Now, about this marriage mystery that's got everyone talking. Fans are convinced something went down in secret. Many believe they might have already had a private ceremony away from the cameras and headlines. One popular theory is that they tied the knot in Barbados, Rihanna's home country. And honestly, that would make perfect sense. If they did get married there, it would be nearly impossible for outlets like TMZ or the tabloids to dig up a marriage certificate. The privacy laws there are tighter, and the locals protect Rihanna like royalty. Plus, if we're keeping it real, both Rocky and Rihanna have always been super private about their personal lives. They don't chase clout, they move quietly, and that's part of why people respect them so much. They've mastered the art of letting the world see just enough without ever giving everything away.
Would have said Rihanna is just like y'all, 3 babies and no ring. First of all, Rihanna is not like y'all because she got 3 babies and 1 baby daddy. Y'all be having 3 babies with 6 baby daddies, so they're not like us. Second of all, Rihanna is a billionaire. Y'all be broke. No shade. And then who said that marriage is the end goal for everybody? Like, who says everybody, men or women, want a ring? I believe there are a lot of people who will truly be happy in a relationship, be with someone for years on top of years, decades here, without no ring and no piece of paper, and still be happy as fuck, Hell, even happier than those with the piece of paper in the ring. And Rihanna having all that money is more of a reason for her not to get married. Then it could potentially lead to ASAP wanting half, ASAP wanting alimony, ASAP wanting child support. Yeah, look what happened with Halle Berry, Adele, Kelly Clarkson. Not saying that ASAP will do that, but you just never know. Everything all hunky-dory when y'all in that love stage, but them divorces just bring the worst out of people. But yeah, marriage is not the end goal for everybody. And that is okay. It's perfectly fine. Like, if I was ASAP, I definitely would try to get a ring. Didn't ASAP refer to himself as a bad bitch? Yeah, he probably want him to propose to her. I mean, he probably want her to propose to him. But they really do make a cute couple, and their babies are so cute. So more power to them. Have more babies. And Rihanna said, bitch, a baby ain't stopping nothing but a video when it comes to her album. She still could sing. But I think she was trolling. I really think Rihanna said, fuck music, girl. Fuck it.
Fans might be desperate for answers, but it's clear the two of them value peace over publicity. And what's wild is, even with all that secrecy, fans still catch glimpses of just how deep their bond really runs. Every time they step out together, whether it's at a red carpet event, a fashion show, or just a stroll with the kids, the chemistry is undeniable. You can see it in the way they look at each other, like they've got their own world no one else can enter. Rihanna's glow hits different when Rocky's around, and he's always right there beside her, hyping her up, protecting her, and letting the world know he's proud of his family. People who've been around them say their energy is pure love, playful but solid. They joke, they tease, but they're also serious about building something real. And even though the world keeps trying to pry into their personal life, they just keep moving like a team. No public drama, no messy headlines, just two powerful people raising their kids, making history, and living life on their own terms. Fans say that if there's one celebrity couple that actually feels genuine, it's them. Because even with the fame, the fortune, and the spotlight, they've managed to stay grounded. They're not out here performing love, they're living it. And that's exactly why everyone can't stop rooting for them. What's even more iconic is how they balance fame and family without ever letting one overshadow the other. Rihanna's out here running billion-dollar brands, breaking records, and still showing up as a hands-on mom, while Rocky's holding it down as a dad, an artist with his own creative vision. They make parenting look powerful, not picture perfect, but real and full of love. Every photo, every clip shows them being present with their kids, laughing, playing, and giving them a life filled with both culture and care. People close to them say they're not chasing that Hollywood fantasy, they're building something that lasts. While other celebrity couples crumble under pressure, these two seem unbothered by the chaos. They've created their own lane, their own peace, and that's what makes them unstoppable. Even when rumors swirl, they never rush to clear them up. They just keep shining, letting actions speak louder than words. And let's be honest, that's part of the mystery that keeps everyone watching. Whether they're secretly married or not, what's undeniable is that their bond feels unbreakable. They've built a love that's private yet powerful, quiet but magnetic. Every move they make just proves that when it comes to Rihanna and Rocky, it's deeper than titles. It's loyalty, it's growth, and it's real love that the world can't stop talking about. And the internet can't stop talking about what's next for them. Some fans are betting Rihanna might drop a new album soon, inspired by her family life, while others think Rocky could be gearing up to dedicate an entire project to her. Imagine the two of them collaborating again. It would break the internet instantly.
In Rihanna's shoes, I would marry ASAP Rocky either. How would it be in her best interest? If I'm a billionaire and my boyfriend is a thousandaire, no shade to ASAP.
First of all, calling ASAP Rocky a thousandaire is crazy. Second of all, this video and comment section is proof that women understand that 9 times out of 10, marriage is a bad financial decision for a man. And 9 times out of 10, a man is getting nothing out of it. And I know this has been a hot topic for a really long time. But why do y'all be playing dumb like I don't be knowing what the hell we be talking about? Because as soon as people start calling Rihanna a baby mama, then it clicks, right? If she decides to say yes, she better hire the best prenup writers that ever was. Exactly, financially it's a bad business decision. And of course somebody comments and acting like they know him personally. That's what I keep saying, no benefit to her whatsoever. Think if Rihanna wouldn't have a prenup, she'll leave with whatever she came with. So y'all are cool with it if it's the woman, the one with the money. And then she made a comment saying that she didn't like him, acting like she knew him personally as well. Whatever the hell, I don't care. But it's so crazy seeing this, right? When I have personally made videos saying a man should always have a prenup, anything that he acquired prior to marriage, he should keep in the event of a divorce. Hate comments, death threats, this, that, all by women. I say, men, get married. I actually promote marriage. However, just make sure you take the necessary steps to make sure you're protected. Just make sure you get a really good prenup if you already got money. Bashed. But all of a sudden, here we go, Rihanna being a baby mama and y'all cool with it.
Their chemistry on and off stage has always been electric, and everyone's waiting for that power couple moment to hit the music scene again. Meanwhile, their fans, the Navy and Rocky supporters, are constantly flooding social media with theories, baby pictures, and old clips, piecing together their love story like it's a movie. Every small interaction becomes a headline, every glance turns into a viral meme, and it's clear people just can't get enough of them. They're not just another celebrity couple, they're a modern-day empire built on love, style, and respect. And honestly, seeing them grow from friends to parents to possibly husband and wife feels like watching something rare in the industry. No scandals, no public fallouts, just two people building a legacy together. Whether they confirm the marriage or not, one thing's for sure. Rihanna and Rocky's story isn't just about fame, it's about family, loyalty, and keeping what's real protected at all costs. What's catching everyone off guard now is how their influence goes way beyond music or fashion. It's cultural power on a whole new level. Together they've turned love, confidence, and Black excellence into a lifestyle that people look up to. Every public appearance becomes a statement, every photo tells a story, and the way they move as a couple feels effortless, yet intentional. They don't chase trends, they set them. Whether it's through fashion, attitude, or the way they carry their relationship with grace and pride. Rihanna with her fearless presence and Rocky with his street-smart charm have created a balance that just works. They bring out the best in each other. Her calm energy meets his boldness, and together, they redefine what partnership in the spotlight can look like. Industry insiders say brands love working with them because they embody authenticity. No fake smiles, no forced chemistry, just pure connection that audiences feel instantly. And what's even crazier, despite their fame, they stay grounded. You'll catch Rocky talking about changing diapers just as easily as he talks about dropping new music. Rihanna's seen in mom mode, running errands like any other parent, and fans love that contrast. Global icons who still act real. It's that rare balance of fame and humility that keeps their supporters loyal, waiting to see how this power duo continues to evolve next. Now, all eyes are on what comes after this calm, because if there's one thing about Rihanna and Rocky, it's that they always move in silence before shaking things up big time. Industry whispers say both of them have major projects lined up, but they're keeping everything locked down tight. Some insiders claim Rihanna's been back in the studio working quietly, while Rocky's been focused on creative ventures that push his artistry past just music. Whatever they're cooking, fans know it's about to be next level. Their story feels like a blueprint for power couples. Building legacy, not just headlines. They've mastered how to stay mysterious yet magnetic, private, but still impactful. You never know what they'll do next, and that unpredictability keeps everyone watching. Even when they disappear for months, one post, one photo, or one quote is enough to send the internet into a frenzy. What stands out most is how strong their bond looks through every rumor and headline. They move with quiet confidence, supporting each other's dreams without competing for attention. It's not about the fame anymore. It's about growth, family, and building something unbreakable. And whatever the next chapter holds, one thing's clear. Rihanna and Rocky aren't just living the dream, they're rewriting what love and success look like in real time. And let's be honest, that might actually be the secret to their success as a couple. They're not feeding into drama or outside opinions. They're protecting their home and keeping what matters most away from the noise. In a world where every celebrity moment gets blasted online, Rihanna and Rocky are choosing mystery over chaos, and maybe that's what's keeping their love so strong. If you've been keeping up with all this drama and sweet moments, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update, because trust me, this story is far from over.